we're going to make your track pieces. We have straight track, which you probably have learned already. We make from a piece that looks like this. We just fold up the sides and it looks like this. All of our track pieces are folded valley fold style. The writing is in the middle, not covered up, but towards the middle. So our frame is mountain fold, our track pieces are valley fold. This is a wide curve, and this is a sharp curve. Now, sharp curves are like this because they're meant to be sort of like that when you take them to your frames. What I want you to notice is that on all of our pieces of track, we need these nice sharp walls. So a well-made curve, you can see, has these nice sharp walls. They're not bent, they're nice and straight. Two pieces look like this. And the way we prepare them is the same. We're going to need to fold on those dotted lines like we have before. And you can see these are essentially just a track piece, but the cuts are made to allow us to create the curve shape. So I'll start with this one. Actually, I'm going to start with this one. This one is easier, but they are both the same process. It's just this one ends up folding over itself. You can see it overlaps because that's how a sharp curve needs to be. This one is just straight. But on both of them, we start by folding. And these are really easy to fold because the pieces are all small. So the best way to fold is to just go down the line and fold all of the ones attached to this wall. Right, this is the wall. That will create our wall. This middle part is the track, and then this side is also the wall. So then you just go and you fold all of these. It's a super quick folding process and super easy if you're working with scored pieces, which you are. Same thing here. We fold all the way down. That will make it easier for you when you're working, a good crisp fold. And then we fold the edges. Don't start taping until you folded everything. I'm not going to fold all of this just because you don't need to see me do that, but I will demonstrate some of putting that together. So I need some of them folded. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. On both of them, you can see when they're folded, we almost naturally create our track, but we need to make it into a curve. So you need to, the best way to do this is leaning on something flat. Lean on a magazine, lean on the floor, lean on the rug, but you don't try to hold it in your hands. And what you're gonna do, we're gonna start by putting tape on the part where the marble will roll. So you want to use small pieces of tape and you want them to be nice and flat. And you just slide the two pieces together. I'm not overlapping, I'm just sliding them together. It's okay if there's a tiny little gap and then you put a piece of tape over them. It's really important that you not let your tape overlap onto these flaps. If your tape is too big or needs to overlap, have it come onto this wall, because this wall doesn't need any folding. So you just go down the line, small piece of tape, and attach. Right? I take these two, hold them together, slide them together. Don't overlap, just next to each other. Small piece of tape. Now, when I go all the way down, and this is a time when it's really important that you don't try to invent your own shortcuts. You don't want to start taping lots of them together. So if I had taped all the way down, this would have curved up like this does. But when you're ready to tape the edge, so normally you would do all of it, but you don't need to watch me tape it. Then you're gonna hold these up, and again, you take a little piece of tape, and I put it about halfway down on this side, over the two pieces I'm taping, and I wrap it around onto the other side. So I'm not taking tape from my wall and letting it go onto my track, and I'm not taking tape from my track and letting it go onto my wall. So again, I've taped those three. You can see how they're standing up nice. These, which when you make them are just gonna all be laying down on top of each other. You just run your finger behind them to stand them up, and you go along very small pieces of tape and tape each one. This is where you get really good at cutting small pieces of tape, and you fold it over. I put the tape about halfway down, right? If you can't see, I'm putting the tape about halfway down and folding it over. And you can see how I've created a very neat, standing up straight wall, and the track on the bottom standing up straight. I'm not taping at the bottom, I'm taping here. This is a valley fold, but you also want to make sure your tape is neat because your marble is going to run along here. So, same idea on here. The whole process is the same. If you have folded all of it, right, it stands up kind of on its own. On a flat surface, I just slide two pieces together. I'm bending that down so you can see it, but you can leave them standing up. And I put tape over the base part only. I'm not getting any tape on these flaps that are going to become the wall, because that will mess them up. They can't be taped down like that. And you just keep repeating that process. You slide them together, put a piece of tape, slide them together, put a piece of tape. Now, you might notice there are teeny little gaps. That is okay. Your marble's not going to fall through a teeny little gap, and it's covered with tape, so it's not really a gap when it's, not like that, when it's together. And when you make mistakes like that, if you lift it, you can just reattach it without having to remove the whole thing. So all the way down, and as you do that, it is going to create, like, all of those inner pieces will be overlapping each other if you have done it properly. But when we come back to do the inside wall, so you can see, those are all nice and flat, not curved, not overlapping, just touching. You lift these up, and you put a piece of tape, and then you fold it over. You just want to make sure you don't put your tape too low, so I'll change the view. Right, so I'm just holding this with my finger so that they stand up, and then I'm putting the tape on and then wrapping it over. But if you've taped your bottom correctly, lining them up is super easy. Now, it's getting a little wonky because I haven't taped the bottom further down, but you can see I have the start of a very straight curve, because you need them to be like this with nice straight walls. It's a good idea to get started and maybe check in with Miss G or someone who has made them or looks like is making them, and see if it looks like you're on the right track, because it's better to stop at the beginning if you need to make any changes. Now, the one thing that gets confusing for people is as they're doing these, right, as you put it all together, you can see it overlaps. Don't let that worry you. Just go one piece at a time, and when you'll get there. At the end, you sort of need to flip it up to get to your last piece, but you'll be fine. And once you get the hang of how to make them, like with anything, it becomes way easier, but go slow at first so you get them made correctly.